go live. Live stream is a go. Okay, live stream is up. Hello for all of you live viewers watching the VOD rather than watching the official updated episode release. Thank you so much for watching the live stream if you're here watching us live. And regardless, if you're just watching the VOD, thank you for so much for taking the time to watch a VOD rather than watching an official release. It means a lot to me. The watch time helps me out no matter what. And if while you're here, make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. That being said, we're going to go ahead and start the actual video in 3, 2, welcome back, all you beautiful adventurers of the Orphan Guild. It is I, your host, the D&D Orphan, back with another episode of Whispers from the Abyss. Our Friday group has gathered once again to entertain you all and have a little bit of fun adventuring. Where we left off last week, we finished up handling a boss encounter at the Forbidden Swamp, a Vespidra the Dark Flyer, a demon dragonfly, and not only a demon, but a lesser lord of hell, and the commander of the beast lords of hell, which Gorothra and her mate Sarkoth are two of the lords of. The group made work of him after a very struggle and strenuous battle, where almost all of them nearly perished. Novu being bloodied, Rimuru being bloodied, Yorick being bloodied, Marcel being bloodied. All four of our adventurers at one point became bloodied. Marcel even being knocked out multiple times, only to get back up and continue fighting. Some of the pets and some of the companions were also injured, none to a fatal degree, however, as they managed to escape the battle without any critical or fatal wounds. Luckily enough, that being the case, they waking up as another day after a long rest in their guild house that used to be the Thieves Guild, now the Heroes Guild. We wake up on another day with our three characters that will be joining us. Sadly, our normal Rimuru, aka Ares, will not be joining us today. They have to handle some personal business in the IRL world, and so they will not be joining us. Maybe they will later in the session, but as of the beginning, they will not be here. Starting with the great Gunthar.
Hello, I play Novu, and I'm a fighter, wizard, and blade singer, and I am an elf.
Moving on from the great Gunthar, we have the amazing Alex.
Hello, hello. I am Alex. I'm playing Marcellus, the human Oath of Vengeance paladin.
And last but certainly not least, our big blue boy himself, the great Jero.
Hello, I'm Jero. I'm playing Yorick Mori, the human death cleric.
And with another day, all three of our current adventurers awaken. As always, the first person to speak is the first person to canonically awaken for the day. All right, Marcel, you are the first to awaken.
Marcellus, he wakes up early in the morning. He'll take Fenrir with him and head to the main hall for some breakfast.
All right.
Yes.
You head to the main hall for some breakfast. Making your way, you find that Rimuru is loudly snoring from her room. You can hear the strange flaps and slaps of the slime's weird body as the air is sucked in and pushed out subsequently. It's very loud. You get the feeling that Rimuru must be very, very, very tired and probably is not going to be joining you all today on your adventures.
Well, you'll be ashamed to bother her while she's resting, so you'll just continue on.
All right. Marcel, you take a seat at the table and you then wait patiently, knowing that food is coming soon, smelling the wafting smell of what is cooked today. And what is being cooked today, you ask, Marcel? Well, you trust your nostrils to tell you the truth. Taking a deep breath in. What do you smell? Ooh, a little bit of butter? Yes. melted butter, boiling water with salt, and the most distinct of all the smells, crab, being freshly boiled, oh so pungent and delicious that it awakens the other two sleeping people. The first of which is
Oh, that smells good. I think I'm
Novu.
gonna get me something to eat here.
Novu, stirring from your bed, you awaken to smell the delicious smell of the crab being boiled and the butter being melted. You leave your room to find Arista quickly joining you, quickly, opening her door at a fast pace, almost with a look of being out of breath as she licks her lips, looking at you and says, "Oh my God, is that? There's no
Right?
way. Is that crab?"
It smells so good.
No, her. Where both of you then take a seat. Shrink her down a little bit. Put her in the back here. You both see Marcel sitting patiently with Fenrir at his side, both of them as well watering at the mouth, waiting for the delicious food that they know is about to come. And last, but surely not least to awaken, is the big boy himself, who, doosh, doosh, with a loud thud, comes quickly off of his bed. Yorick, what do you do?
Well, you see this in cartoons, this trail of steam slowly traveling towards my room, and it catches my nose, and I start floating a bit, and it's just like following the trail.
Just
I come
like a
over.
cartoon character from the
Yeah.
70s, just smelling a delicious pie. Yorick
Mm.
comes floating out of his room, both of his legs tucked up behind him, his hands clasped together underneath his chin as he, "Oh, what do I?" Quarters and into the main room, where he finds his seat at the back of the table. Just shrink your character down and put him towards that back seat there. There you go. Almost like he's jumping over the table, quickly trying to clamber over to find his spot, grabbing his spoon and his knife and holding them in both hands, one in each hand, and clanging them on the table like a child waiting for their breakfast. And finally, the man himself comes entering with a big pot held in his arms, two pieces of cloth, one in each hand, holding the handles of the steaming, scalding hot pot. And he comes walking in down the stairs and over around to all of you, where he sets the table down and sets the pot down in the center of the table to engulf you all. It's pleasant, aromatic, just delicious. You can't wait to get your fingers and hands into this crab and onto its delicious, soft, and buttery meat. He then walks back over to the kitchen before he quickly returns with a large bowl of butter, a communal dish for you all to dip into. And he places it down beside the pound for all of the shells of the crab. He then goes around to each of you and hands you a crab cracker made of nice metal. They seem to be rather new. If anyone's to ask, he would tell you that he actually just got them this morning for this occasion. He looks to all of you and he says, "All right, I hope you all enjoy. I know the mood's been a little down since Sonny disappeared, but I figured I'd go down to the river and I'd sit out there for a while till I got some crab. Took a couple hours and some hard elbow grease, but I managed. And now all of y'all can help yourself to the feast."
Thank you, old Bell. Always appreciated.
Appreciate it
Of,
indeed.
of course, Yorick, and of course, Marcel.
Did Timmy help you out?
Tim, of course, he helped me set all the traps before he came. He didn't sit with me the whole time. I told the lad he could come back and get some other chores done around the kitchen, but he definitely helped me get the traps in and out of the water.
Excellent, excellent.
Timmy, you can see he kind of peeks his head out from the kitchen upstairs, and you see his face covered in butter, just drenched. The little bit of like beard hairs that are starting to grow on his pubescent face are just soaked in butter, and he kind of just gives visibly nomming down in the back.
Nice.
But you all begin to feast on this delicious breakfast in front of you. Cracking down, you find that the pot holds a whopping total of 20 crabs. Not large in size. They're only about, say, 10 inches in length from one side to the other. But still plenty of crab and plenty of food for you all to indulge upon. I
I'll leave some for Rimmer if she wakes up.
You all leave some room for Rimuru?
Yeah.
Perfect. Old Bill, looking around for Rimuru, actually remarks on this and says, "Oh, it seems the slime is too tired for breakfast today. Well, I guess we'll just save the last of them for when she gets up." As he walks over and grabs the pot that has the last couple crabs in it, and he grabs the remaining butter and he brings it back to the kitchen. You're all sitting, having indulged on some delicious food. Um, you all look around to see each other have, each had a nice, delicious breakfast. And now it's time to begin plans for today. What is in everyone's minds? What would everyone like to do?
Well, I wanted once Timmy's done and cleaned up, I wanted to have a little chat with Timmy.
Okay. All right, let me grab him from the bedroom. He was not in the bedroom. Timmy, you call out you call out through the guild hall, saying, "Timmy, when you are finished eating, could you please come down?" And you hear with food in his mouth, "Okay." And after a few minutes, you all finish your food, and it seems Timmy finishes just about the same time, a little bit after you all. And he comes down the stairs and he walks over to you where you're sitting, Novu, and he looks at you and he says, "Ah, yes, Novu. Well, what can I do for you?"
If you could sit down here for a second, I got something serious to talk about.
Of course." And Timmy sits down in the seat next to you between you and Arista. Looking at Arista, you see his eyes just fucking wandering down a bit before he snaps back up to her face. And he looks back over to you quickly. He's like, "Huh?" You see him blushing a bit as she kind of she coyly smirks before she gets up and she goes off back to her bedroom to get ready for the day.
Well, we last night got back from the swamp,
Oh,
and
oh. You hear
yeah,
his voice quickly. At first, it's, excitement and then realization, as obviously his father is nowhere to be found.
I mean, you kind of already expected that, and I am sorry that I was not able to give you better news. However, I did find this, or we found this, and I pull out the journal and I push it over to him.
And you see his eyes widen. He shakily handed reaches out for it before stopping for a moment, thinking, and then continuing to grab it. Turning it over, he gives a confirming nod, as if he knew what this book was already. And he looks to you, Novu, and he says, "Ah, father's away in this. Strange, the only thing you could find of him is the one thing that always kept him away from me." As he opens the journal for the first time ever, reading the first page, the page you read out, Novu, and the little synopsis of what this book is essentially. And Timmy's eyes begin to water. He continues flipping page through page until he gets about 5 pages in, and the tears are just drenching his face, just falling down on. He knows he's just not able to read it at this current moment. As he holds it close to his chest, he grips it tightly with both hands, and he looks at you with the watery eyes, and he, with a weak smile, says, "Thank you."
Why don't you go spend some time? I'll help old Bill clean up.
and he doesn't really say anything, but he shakes his head approvingly. He wipes the tears away, grabbing the book up, and he marches off to the room that him and Straw share. Looking out past him as he sees the little guy crying a little bit and running to the room, he's just like, "Oh, what's going on there? I guess I'll find out very soon." And he walks out the room and he walks into the dining hall, smelling everything. And he's like, "Ah, it smells delicious." And he looks at the table and he sees no food, and he's like, "Ah, you bastards! You ate everything on me." And old Bill, "I got you a small pot with a few crabs right here." And he's like, "Oh, fuck yes." And he fucking storms up the stairs quickly and he runs into the kitchen. And that's all you hear him clattering and clanging, eating the food, but you don't see him any farther for now.
All right, if you guys need me for anything, I'll be helping old Bill out in the kitchen for a little bit.
You make your way up
Alright.
the stairs and onto the second floor, and you head over to the kitchen, where you find old Bill getting the kitchen all cleaned up, and then you sit and you help him for the next about 30 minutes, I'd say, getting the kitchen clean, putting everything away, washing dishes, and discarding of the trash and the leftovers. The leftovers actually, Nova, the very last 10 minutes of this cleaning up process, old Bill gives you some of the smaller and less appealing looking crabs that he decided not to feed you all, but they're all cooked up and ready to be eaten, and he tells you to bring it, and I assume you do so no problem.
Of course.
Yeah. So yeah, you head out into the town center square, and you take the time to find, obviously the sickliest, the hungriest looking people, and you divvy out the crab in a fair and good way. Coming back about 30 minutes later, and in that 30 minutes, Yorick and Marcel, what are you two doing?
Well, I'm going to. There's some business to attend to.
All right. You head to Godric and Mortum, finding them hard at work in their brewery, now looking a lot more official and set up. You see large metal pots and big containers, all and strange pipes and tubes just stretching the whole room. There's barrels with rye and with wheat, different ale making ingredients. As you see, they're both hard at work. Mortem is currently testing some liquid that he's there's a little what's it called, spigot, that in one of the large barrels, and he's like testing some of the alcohol with some strips of some kind and stuff. And Godric is over at like a bubbling station where like there's some glass vials all heated up and going, and you see him like with a dropper taking liquid out and dropping it into other vials. Obviously the first one to see you because you come in from the right, and he looks at you both, and he's like, well, oh shit, just one moment. And he calls over to Mortem. Mortem, boss is here. And he's like, oh shit. And Mortem turns around quickly, putting the bottle of liquid down in the strips that he's using, and he walks on over to you, Yorick. And he looks at you, and before he even gets a chance to speak, you say whatever you want to say to him.
Ah, you're doing good work, I see.
Oh,
You turned this place into a nice brewery.
yes, yeah. We're doing the best we can with the supplies we've got. The town doesn't have the best brewery supplies, but I think we're doing pretty good.
So, sadly, Rumor is not able to. Rumor was the boss, right? Yeah, she said
Yes, yeah. You and Rimuru are both equal partners.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not. Well, let the slime slumber, as you say, as they say, So I just wanted to ask how much we made from the last batch.
Yes, let me see here. In out of character terms, that means let me open my dice roller like always because I forgot to.
If I trust my notes, we still had 280 silver of liquor left.
You sold 55 this week.
55.
Yep.
Wait, 280 minus 55. 163. That's what was it again? The conversion?
I think they were what you were. How much were you charging per one?
Oh, don't fucking remember. I didn't note it down. Sorry.
Oh fuck. It's 10 ales for the price of one. And one ale is normally 2 silver pieces. So this would I think you priced it at 10 because that would be only the price of 5 drinks. So 5 drinks are essentially free. So each one you sell, it costs 1 silver piece to make, and you make 10 silver pieces.
Okay, so that's an additional 1,650. Okay.
Yeah, and don't forget you have to make sure you buy more supplies to continue to make more. So to
Well,
make
we still
one,
have 163 left.
Yeah.
That should be enough for a while.
you can just
Like
handle
one or two days.
you can handle that yourself because it's just write down in your notes. You sell is worth 10 silver. So just write that down, and you can handle
one to 10.
you can handle the re-upping of your supplies yourself. Just take it out of your money, and just be fair about it. Just don't cheat.
I mean, we're just gonna take it from the funds we raised.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
the guild
yeah.
funds.
Okay. All right, that's how much you made there. Marcel, I see you followed Yorick.
Yeah, I think Marcel must have had a lapse of memory, because he don't remember we have a brewery here, so he would be very interested in this.
All right. So you follow behind Yorick, and you see Yorick opening, and you see the room as I described it. Mortem handing over the money that he's made for this week to Yorick. You get the chance to step in as they kind of both step over to the side next to Godric, and you work your way past them into the actual main part of the brewery. What do you do, Marcel?
Entering, just looks around and says, quite the shop we have set up here, Yorick.
Oh, indeed. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you totally missed this whole thing. Oh. Yeah, we have these guys here. They make some nice ale and sell it, and we get a profit from it.
Well,
Talking about shop, what about the? I'm turning to Godric and Mortem again. What about the stall? Did you get that handled, or
I
I don't remember. Did we want to make a stall in the marketplace, or did we want like
stall in the marketplace? Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I believe Ares did send me a picture. Let me check. Yes, okay, yeah. Ares did send me a picture. This one. Save image. Beer stall. And then background remover. Downloads. Beer stall. Download. Close. Close. Let me drop the beer stall. Asset manager. Props. Furniture. Add. Add. Downloads. Beer stall. Import. Props. Furniture. Beer stall.
Hey, there it is. Just take just take a look outside the window. Like I suppose this is like a window on the top.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a window right
Yeah,
there.
just look out and I see this nice ale store stall outside. I'm like, whoa, this looks impressive. Nice job.
Aye, indeed, Godric says, and Mortem looking at you both. He's like, yeah, yes, it is indeed. Did it very fast too.
The local Amish.
And Mortem looks at you as you're laughing, Marcel. What's so funny about the Amish? They're very good craftsmen.
Oh, sorry. Familiar, almost a familiar word to something we have.
Ah,
Back home reminded me of something, but must be not.
very well. I understand. Mortem looking at you, definitely not understanding. He turns back around and he's like, well, York, if you won't mind me, I have to get back to work. And he goes back
Yeah,
to
sure.
doing shit over here as Godric goes back to doing what he's doing as well.
Well, good work. Keep it going. And I head out.
They both give you a thumbs up as they continue working hard. Marcel, do you stick around for a moment? Say anything else?
No, not much else. Just on the way out, he looks to Marcel. No, I mean, sorry, he looks to Yorick. I didn't know you were such an entrepreneur, Yorick. Was this your idea?
Well, it was Rimu's idea, but well, she's sleeping a lot, so someone has to, well, collect the money, I guess.
Right.
Talking about it, we need a place to put it. We need a. Who should we talk about to safe? Who could we ask? Hmm.
Mm, we
Hmm.
couldn't have one here.
I don't know. Is there one? Let's ask Aristra.
This is
I mean, she looked around the place. Maybe she found something.
this is originally a guild's place, no? So
A thieves guild here. So
You say her name, and out from the shadows, Irista walks as if she's been there the whole time, and she says, "You rang."
oh, yeah. Yes. Good hearing, I guess. Well, you looked around the place. Did you find like a safe or something? We have some guild funds. We would like to, well, put
Ah,
into a safe place.
of course, there's a safe. This is a thieves' guild, is it not? And she gestures for you to follow as she begins to walk down the hall, going all the way to where the bedrooms. Walking down to the first floor, down to where the bedrooms are and everything, and into the actual area of the bedrooms, and walking over to this large, weird emblem in the ground. Um, Looking at it, she says, "This is the vault right here." As she walks over to the corner of it, and she takes her foot and taps it 3 times. Tap, tap, tap. And then you hear a gear click, and then begin to turn as the whole thing begins to spiral, raising from the ground, going from being level and flat to about, say, 10 feet tall. And you see a large rectangular safe uh, built into the very ground, a pressure plate where Arista's foot is, being the activator for it. Then Arista walks over to the front of it, where there's a large, spiraling, the weird, the safe handles, the way they are with the weird like sticks and everything. And she begins to spin it, spinning it, and then she stops, spins it 4 times in the other direction, stops, spins it 5 times in the direction, stops, and then spins it 7 times in the other direction, and then click, the whole thing begins to open. So not only is it hidden with a pressure plate system that you have to tap 3 times to activate, it also has a turning combination. You don't actually need to remember the combination.
Okay.
Don't. I just made that up on the spot, so don't worry about the actual combination. But your character memorizes it upon seeing it, and now you know how to open and unlock the safe.
How in the hells did you find it and figure out how to open it?
Oh, that would be because I have the ability to detect traps. And then she walks over to the other corner where there's another pressure plate, and presses it, and a spike comes shooting out of the ground, like right between her legs. If she had a penis, it would be gone. Like fucking perfectly avoiding any important bits, like not actually hitting her. And she looks down at the spike and then looks up to you, and she says, "I figured, since there's 3 other traps in this exact area, something of importance had to be here. And with some trial and error and some old notes I found, I managed to unlock it."
Would you mind to inform us about the other traps?
Yeah, there's three other pressure plates. See how this is like it's kind of like a square. Each corner there would be a pressure plate. The corner she's currently standing at is the good one, and then the other three corners are little square pressure plates. If you press them 3 times the same way she just pressed this one, they shoot up spikes. But you don't have to worry about it. It's not like I said. Simply pressing it once wouldn't do it. So walking over it one time wouldn't activate it. You'd have to attempt to unlock it that way.
All right. Well, this looks like a nice defense mechanism. I have some ideas we could improve how we could improve it. I'll come back to it later.
She shakes her head. Whatever you want to do, big man. And she kind of looks around. She turns around and begins to walk away. And she says, "Well, now if you won't mind me, I have some more business to attend to." As she walks over and then curves into I think there's a quick 90-degree left, walking into some shadows and then just disappearing.
Well, I'm just gonna put the money inside the vault and then I guess close it and goes back down.
Yep. Yeah. As soon as you shut the door, the safe just begins to rotate as it slowly begins to sink into the ground, and then it levels out.
Well, I did expect there to be some kind of, well, safe in this guild, but this was a bit beyond my expectations.
This is neat. This is good. I like it.
Hmm. Oh,
Yorick, you
so
imagine if maybe some people in a town in your universe would have had a safe as hidden as this, maybe some events that caused some crazy shit to happen wouldn't have happened.
Or
You think back to a group of kids. Yeah, I hope you get the joke I'm making. All right.
I don't. I don't.
Nah,
Oh,
do you not actually?
no, I don't.
The fucking start of Arcane. The kids, the fucking Jinx and
I
everyone.
don't know fucking know about that.
Yeah, what the fuck? York knows about the
What?
events of the of. Well, I mean, he probably wouldn't know specific details about the upgrowing,
Yeah.
but you definitely know about the catastrophe. It's like a little bit of inside knowledge you wouldn't necessarily know, but let's say for fucking shits and giggles, you knew.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, yeah. It is what it is, I guess.
And then you guys both make your way back to the center lobby of the Heroes Guild, as Novu is just making his way back from handling everything that he had to handle. Speaking of which, where is your token even at, Novu? I don't even see you anywhere on the map now. Where the fuck?
I don't know. The last time I was
Oh, there
anywhere
you are.
was
There you are. Yeah, you're there. Okay. All right. So you are entering the guild hall after handing out that food, Novu, as Yorick and Marcel are both coming back from finding that safe with Eurista. You guys lock eyes with each other, and what do you say?
Oh,
Hi.
woo. Back.
Yep.
Well, turns out we have a safe back there in the living area.
Yeah, how to activate and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We
Excellent.
keep our guild funds in there, so if we need money, we can go there and grab it. Talk about it. I had an idea. So, while there are some traps in place to keep it safe, but I had an idea to make this place even more safe. Also,
oh, yeah, you come
come
through.
to this one.
Mhm.
How about we get like there should be like magic tattoos we could get that way we could mark ourselves, and then we could booby trap some spells in here. So if anyone other than people that are permitted in here enter or try to fuck around, they get blasted by some shit.
Interesting.
Would, hmm, wouldn't a key of some kind also suffice?
Well, I was talking about like something. I know this spell. It's called. What the fuck is the name again? Glyph of Warding. We need something to, well, for it.
So yeah, Yorick, you present the group with the idea of creating some kind of mechanism, whether it be tattoo or not, of some kind of way to know, to be alerted if someone attempts to enter your guild hall or enter your vault without allowed access.
Preferably something that cannot be stolen.
Yeah.
So a tattoo would be the best idea, I think. Not a permanent tattoo, something like there should be like some magic. Fuck.
Yorick,
Yeah.
you definitely get the feeling that if anyone would be able to accomplish this task, it would be Thaddeus.
Yeah, we should ask Thaddeus about this. Maybe he has something nice.
Perhaps so.
All right. Well, as always, I will be giving you guys downtime. Do I owe you? Yeah, I owe you guys downtime because the jungle. I might just start saying, for simplicity's sake, if we end a situation where you have to complete that situation, you sadly just lose the downtime for that day. So we don't have to keep doing these catch up days because of 8 fucking rolls, because it gets really tedious to do this. So I am going to do that. Sorry that it shorts you guys the downtime, of course, but price to pay for an incompleted scenario.
No problem. We got some nice rewards.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you will still be given your four rolls of downtime. So Yorick, would you use one of your downtime on this?
Thaddeus. Do you guys want to join? Maybe buy some trinkets, magic items?
I'm saving up my money for something a bit more expensive for now.
Oh, sounds interesting. Navu?
I hadn't really like. Do you think it's needed right now? I mean, we have so many people that stay in the house. Like,
I mean, I was going over anyway, so might as well go shopping a bit. Maybe he has something nice. Or do you, we can do it another time, I guess. It's not a pressing matter. I'm just remembering the, well, priest Marx's, I don't remember his name. He
Khan.
was kind of suspicious. Yeah, Khan. He was kind of suspicious. He gave us the keys, but I don't trust him. If you catch my drift.
I do.
Yeah. Well, we can do it another time. Yeah, sure. When we get friends.
Okay. So that being said, everyone has their 4 rolls of downtime. What would everyone like to do?
Marcel would like to, let's see, yes, specifically train his charisma.
Okay.
Which, let's see, what would be the most appropriate way to do that? Probably just.
Talking to yourself in the mirror.
Oh, you know what? That does make sense. He'll go to the mirror, use about half the time to make himself as fine as possible, right? Like styling his hair a bit, making sure he's all look, and yeah, he'll try his
Fenrir looks at you and
persuasion
gives you
skills on himself.
Fenrir looks at you and gives you a bark that lets you know you're a fine-looking motherfucker.
Very good, very good.
All right, you said you want to use all 4 rolls or just 2 rolls? I didn't.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Okay.
essentially.
4 rolls.
Make it quick and easy as well.
4 charisma rolls and then 4 charisma skill rolls, whatever skill you want to roll in.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll just do the 4 regular charisma rolls now.
You do all 8 at once. So just give me the 4 charisma first, and then whatever skill you want to do after.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we have a +4 to this.
Your
so the
charisma's
lowest is a
+4. Holy shit! You're
yeah
a
+4
fucker.
Yeah, he is very. He's pretty charismatic. Yeah.
Okay, so 19, 15, 15, 19. Okay.
Yes.
Both 15s are only going to be a 0.1. But both 19s will be a 0.2, so that'll be 0.6 total.
Point 0.6. Okay, let me write that up. 0.6. And when it gets up to 1, does that increase it by 1 or was
Correct.
it 10?
Yeah, it's 10. It's 0.10, and which is 1. That 10
Oh,
decimals.
so when it's
10 decimals equals a solid number.
yeah.
It's just we're just
Yeah,
doing
so it's
decimals.
when it Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it's
Then
just
I'm
decimals.
actually
Yeah.
yeah, so when it's up to like properly like 1, then it's
Exactly.
possible.
Yes. When the decimals each equal a whole number, the skill point goes up.
Oh, I gotta work on this next time as well. We're about to get to 20 in charisma. We're so close.
So you're almost at +2.
Yeah, he is at 1.6 at the moment.
Oh hell yes.
With that.
Yeah. So you're close to
Yes.
you're close to a 0.5. You're close to a +5 then. Hell yeah.
Yeah, very close. Right, persuasion, right? You
Sure.
gotta. That just makes sense.
You spend 4 rolls talking to yourself in the mirror, you rizzing yourself up, and then you spend 4 rolls trying to convince Fenrir you're not insane.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, that didn't go that well. But for persuasion, it's a +7 for the modifier. So the lowest is a 10, 11, and then a 17, 25.
25 plus 0.3, 17 plus 0.1. Everything else, nothing.
So plus 0.4 total.
Mm-hmm. Insane.
Uh,
I'm telling you. Insane. Listen to me, dog.
yeah.
I'm not insane. Roof. 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 Fucking crazy. All right. Marcel's
Completely normal
downtime.
behavior.
Marcel's behavior. Yeah, Marcel's downtime and behavior is done and completely normal. Yorick and Nobu.
No.
What do you guys want to do with your 4 rolls of downtime?
I'm gonna call up Cassidy. Cassidy!
Peeks his head out of the door of Garother's room. Yeah, boss?
It's time for music lessons.
Okay, boss. He closes the door behind him.
And we're gonna head over to the bard in the training hall.
Oh, okay. Dope. You find Evelyn.
Hello.
You find Evelyn strumming on her harp, practicing her craft as always. She looks at you and smiles with a nice warm smile. Ah, Yorick, thank you for gracing me with your presence today. Would you like to train again?
Yeah, if possible, could you train us in getting proficient in performance? We're proficient with our instruments, but performance overall, we are still lacking.
Ah, of course, Yorick. It will take some time, but we can get that done. All right. For a proficiency, you have to get 30. You have to get 30 ticks. So what you'll do is you'll do 40 charisma rolls and 40 performance rolls. Or not 40, 4 charisma rolls and 4 performance rolls. And depending on your numbers, you'll get ticks towards your proficiency. But because you are working towards proficiency, you will not get stat gains at this time.
All right. So it's 2 for me and 2 for Cassidy.
No, 4 from both of you.
Okay. So my 4 charisma rolls. -1. Oh, hell! 2 nat 20s.
God damn.
And a 16.
Okay. 2 nat 20s, both of those will be a 0.3. And then the 16 will be a 0.1, so 0.7. Oh, no.
7.
Yeah, so
wait,
7 ticks. Yeah, 7 ticks.
In total, 7 ticks.
Yeah, so you're working to 30.
Okay. And the performance rolls. These are, of course, with at least a proficiency in the tool. So that's a 23, a 9, and a 15.
All right, 15.1, the 23.2, so 0.3, so 3 ticks. So that's 10 ticks for your first day of training, Yorick.
Okay, and then Cassidy.
Same rolls.
Yeah, he has the same modifier on me, so he fucked up.
Nothing
That's
there.
literally nothing. and then he is not in his
Cassidy
best shape.
Cassidy spent the whole day attempting to strum his crossbow.
Well, the
because
14th they are 17s.
Oh, the 14s or 17s? Okay, so
Well, -1 again because of charisma, so it would be
16.
16. Yeah.
So both of the
So
16s will be
16.
both 16s will be 0.1s. 1 tick each,
Okay,
so
so
2 ticks.
2 ticks in total.
Yep, so
Alright.
Cassidy is 2 to 30 and then you are 10 of 30.
Yep.
All right. Cassidy spends the whole day of training attempting to strum his crossbow cuz he forgot his guitar. Yep.
Goddamn Cassidy.
Hey, boss, I forgot it at home and I didn't want to go back.
Alright.
All
It
right.
is what it is.
And Novu. Last but not least, what would you like to use your 4 rolls of downtime on?
So I don't. Ray's not in the hall. He's in the inn. Would he still be willing to train me or no?
Who?
Ray.
No, Ray is currently, or actually, yes, Ray told you that next time you wanted to train, you could train with him. I think, right? I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ray, you would find Ray today in the training hall.
All right. Can I bring Arista with me or no?
Yeah, if you want Arisa to start learning the same thing you're learning, she'll have to start from scratch, but she can do the same thing you're doing.
Okay. I mean, anything to help her, roguiness. I'm sure that would
Okay.
help for sure.
All right. Go ahead and move your character over next to Ray's with Arista. There we go. There's Arista. Make Ray a little smaller. Right, and then no, there you are. Okay, perfect. You make your way to the training hall where you find Yorick strumming away on his guitar, his banjo, with Cassidy.
Eh,
You see,
I just smile and look over.
yeah, you see Cassidy is attempting to play a crossbow like it's a guitar. It's not going well. And you see in the other corner Ray, hard at work with both of his daggers, doing his usual thing. And he sees you and he smiles as you approach, holding out his arms to hug you.
I give him a hug. Hey, how's it going?
Ah, my brother who warned me of the one. Thank you so much for that, by the way, because after you pointed that out to me, I gave him a closer look, and yeah, he has some bad glances towards people like I.
Yeah, he's not a. Yeah, he's an asshole. Like, plain yeah.
So, back to train again?
I would love to, and if you don't mind, Arista here would. She could do well with learning some of this as well.
All right, perfect. Nobu, do you have that stuff written down still? Or no.
It's on my character sheet.
Okay, good. So you have that good? Okay.
Yeah.
Woo! Perfect. How many ticks do you need to unlock that? It was 20, right?
Yeah, I'm
Correct.
at 0.7 dex and then 12 ticks.
Six rolls. And what was the other 4 I had you made?
Sleight of hand.
Yes, 4 dex, 4 sleight of hand, and then the same thing from Rista. 4 dex, 4 sleight of
Okay.
hand.
So here's my dex. I'm gonna use I have an inspiration. I'm gonna re-roll that 1 if that's okay.
Don't forget you have advantage on all of these rolls today because Ray said he would assist you greatly today.
Oh, well then let me re-roll. I'll use my inspiration on that 1. Much better. And then it's a little bit better. Okay.
Okay.
So
what do we got?
And then that's plus my dex, so that's 19, 18, 11, and 13.
19, 18, 11, and isn't there a nat 20 on there? Oh no, it was just weird for me.
No.
It was glitching. All right. 19, 18, and then what else was it? What's the plus? I've got the rolls. 11 and 13. Okay, so 11 and 13 aren't going to be anything with the 19 and 18. The 19 plus 0.2, the 18 plus 0.1. So 3 ticks and 0.3 into your dex.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
And then 4 sleight of hand, all at advantage. Irista will not get the advantage, however. She will roll regular.
Okay. Oh, and then this is the sleight of hand.
Yep.
So that 8 was better. $16 is better. So that's for sleight of hand. 16 is 24, 22, 20, and 15.
So 6 ticks. 6 ticks and 0.6.
Okay.
And then Irista, 4 rolls in Dex and 4 rolls in sleight of hand.
So, and hers is shit. I gotta pull up her sheet. Sorry.
All good.
All right. 4. That's the 20, 10, 10, 11.
20, 10, 10, 11 to the 20.3.
Okay.
So three
And
three ticks for her, and 3 into her Dex.
and then the sleight of hand was 22, 15, 12, 5.
22, 3, and then
22, 15, 12, 5.
15 is 1. So 4 for that. 4 ticks and 0.4 into her sleight of hand.
Okay.
All right. And that is downtime. Nice and handled. Yorick and Novu.
I have one
Go-
question.
Go ahead.
The ticks that I got, these were only for the proficiency, right?
Yes,
Not
correct.
charisma or
Yes,
anything.
yes.
Okay.
Proficiency, when you're training for proficiency, you don't get increases to your skills, but when you're training to unlock an ability, you still will.
Okay.
And Novu, both of you get finished with your training as about the same time as each other. It's about halfway through the day. You guys spent about breakfast till a little bit late afternoon training up and mastering your new skills and new abilities. Novu, while you're training, you realize that your new devil fruit, your dark fruit, it's too much for you to control right now. You get the feeling that you'll be able to master it very soon. It will just take a little bit of mental training. And by that, I'm giving you a nice, easy excuse as to why you don't have the ability to access your devil fruit today, since you do not have the notes on what you can do. Once you get those notes, we will say you underwent your mental preparation, and you are then able to use your devil fruit abilities.
Okay.
Perfect. Novu and Yorick, you make your way back to the guild hall. Sorry for moving you, Novu. Meant to grab Irista. And you all gather around the way shrine stone, ready to act for the day. Marcel, you walk in. Both of you guys walk in to see Marcel talking to Fenrir, eyes locked upon eyes, as Marcel just keeps repeating over and over, "I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy." And as soon as he notices you, he quickly snaps back to, and he's like, "Welcome everyone," and he acts as if nothing was happening.
All
Mhm.
right. Okay.
All right,
So what is the plan?
Marcel.
Oh, sorry, I've been muted for who knows how long. Oh, so what brings you all here? Probably has like a
Well,
hand mirror like puts away.
I'm not sure actually. Was there anything to do right now? I mean, without Rimuru, we shouldn't do something too dangerous.
I think that we should still go out, and there's still some searching we can do. I know of something that I've been looking for out in that direction, and we can always just go scout. Yeah, I mean, sure, we don't have
Alright.
to go and do any big, combats or anything that would, but even if we got a little skirmish in, I think that'd be okay. Like, as long as it's nothing too rough.
We're
Let's
all too.
let's journey on then with that in mind of primarily scouting. Yes.
Yep.
Alright. Where should we head?
Well, I'm
So
gonna go make sure if Garathra wants to come with or not before we go.
You go to see Garathra Novu, and you knock on the door, and she calls you in. You open it, and you see the waters are moving slower. That is almost as if reflecting her somber and sad mood. She looks to you, and you ask her if she will be able to join you all on your adventures today, and she says she's not up for it. After seeing Vespidra again, she is still not feeling the best.
Okay. Well, then you relax, and we will be back.
Novu, as you're inside Garathra's room, you see Mother Bucker is bathing in the waters over on the opposite side. You think maybe you should mention this to Marcel.
Okay, I'll come back and be like, "Hey, Mother Booker's in with Garathra and bathing in the waters that she has in there. Just letting you know."
oh right, I see. I suppose where did like Lucen Straw go? Is he leeching off the brewery? Well, no, I'm sure he'll be just fine with that.
He's in the kitchen.
He's in the kitchen. All right. Well, I'm sure he's having a good time over there.
Yeah.
He deserves some rest after that fight last time. He was quite
Yeah.
close to
When the
leaving
wood
us.
kept hitting him back. telling ya.
Yeah.
Take a
He
funny
and
die, Novu.
Garathra.
Take a funny die, Novu. You earned it.
Indeed.
Yeah. He and Garathra took some. Mother Bucker took a beating. I need some rest, I think.
Well, the mother with Mother Bucker, I think her undead
Mother Bucker
nature.
was down to, like 3 times or something.
Mother Bucker will be fine.
Mother Bucker did not look fine. A lot of her bones were still cracked, and she seemed to be recovering in the water.
Yeah, I'm sure the waters in Garathra's lair will help Mother Bucker. I think maybe just needs a
Well,
long soak.
well, then what am I supposed to ride into battle on? Well, I suppose I could summon my own
I point
steed.
at your boots. You ride those. The old
No,
heel toe
no.
express.
That is, frankly, below my standards. I think I deserve a steed.
Poor
Fenrir.
Fenrir.
Fenrir looks at you with a tilted head and a scared expression.
Fenrir is a bit too not quite up for the task, I believe. We need to evolve him, like one of those pocket monsters.
I thought paladins could like summon their own horse. What's going on?
No, I can. That's what I'll summon
Then
my
what
own
are you
steed.
talking about? Would you like to complain today? Come on now.
Well, excuse me for being.
Marcel, you use your power to summon your steed, and this is the horse
Yes.
you get.
He'll do fine. I'll name him Newton.
What's his name?
Newton. Like a newt. Yes, and with an O.
Close enough.
You like puts like on a nameplate on it on a necklace. There we go.
as you name him, you call him by his name, it appears written above him in the same green writing that accompanies all of you.
Mm, mm. And with he'll use his daily cast of find steed for that. Yes. There
Oh,
we go.
wait. I have an idea. We can use this. We can use this green text mechanic for the glyph of warding. I think.
Uh,
Oh,
Glyph of warning can already distinguish specific people. No.
yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
Marcel,
Well,
you
old
you
Bill should
hop.
have a green name, by the way. I
What
just
was,
noticed he's white. I mean,
he's not
yeah,
a
his
he's
name
not an
is.
ally.
Well, I
Okay,
He's
yeah.
not an ally. He doesn't fight alongside you as an NPC. He's
Okay.
just he doesn't fight alongside you as an ally. He's just an NPC.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get going.
All right.
to battle.
So you all focus in on your way shrines to open the map. All right. And the closest place that you have to travel to is the.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
You guys arrive at the outside of the war camp. Looking over, you can see the war camp itself. Would you actually like to head inside, or are you guys going to go straight right and continue adventuring further?
Marcel will
Mm,
say, I don't have anything particular in the war camp I'm looking for. Would you all like to
yeah.
stop by? Or
No, I think I forgot his name. He's still we didn't hit it off last time.
hit it off?
Yeah. I mean, I think he doesn't like me anymore.
Ah,
It's complicated.
I'll put a hand on his shoulder. Well, sometimes that's how the cards go.
And the cards this time go east, I guess.
So you guys begin to journey east. Marcel, you are still our party, our token controller. So please begin to make your way east to the first branching path.
Yes.
Which, of
Ooh.
course, the first branching path is the path towards Death's Alcove, which has now been cleared and handled by your party. So you continue on past to the next branching path. The first one takes you about 45 minutes to get to, the second one takes you about an additional 30. Upon getting here, you remember this area. Looking left into the mountainside, there is a cave covered in silk. Spiders, silk webs. It just go deep into the cave, into the dark abyss. You see on the ground outside of the cave, there are like cocoons, 4 or 5 pill-shaped cocoons, about roughly the size of a human body. You can
Oh.
you can obviously assume what these are.
Oh.
You get the
Marcel looks
feeling
to the rest of the group.
that
Okay.
this area is very dangerous. Sorry, Marcel, go ahead and continue.
Oh, yeah. So, are these perhaps one of the areas we would like Rimuru with us?
Yeah,
Alright.
Probably.
we're gonna need a lot of flames to get through that, to cut through them.
You
Oh,
Webs.
well.
you also all remember you were given a side quest at the war camp. Daniel gave you all pouches made of the spider's silk and gloves, so you could
Right.
collect silk for these pouches.
Well, can we collect the silk from the cocoons?
Yeah,
Um,
back outside.
definitely
Do we
not
have to?
the silk that wraps around the cocoons, and the silk that is that expanses most of the entrance of the cave is very rough. It's frozen because of the cold environment. It's not in a good condition. You'll have to travel deeper into the warmer parts of the cave to find the viable silk.
So we
Hmm.
have to get it fresh. So you're telling us. So we have to milk with spiders. I've never done that before.
Well, then let's
Mm,
continue on since
No.
we don't want to go in there.
Yes.
All right. Begin just moving down. Continue all the way till the path ends, Marcel. This takes you about 3 hours. You head deep, deep into a canyon. The expanses of the mountains becoming thinner and thinner, much more narrow, as the path leads you almost to the very edges of the mountainscape. You continue farther and farther until the path leads directly into the dead forest. You see that this dead forest is narrowly packed between both sides of this canyon mountain pass leading farther east. You all head into the dark forest.
I'm keeping out. Hey guys, if you find a tree that has like some markings on it, please let me know. I'm looking for that specifically.
Oh, all right.
You travel farther and farther into this dark, dead forest until finally you find a cabin, or a barn, actually, deep in these dead woods. Upon approaching, most of it falling apart, the roof caving in, large holes in the walls, making it very easy to peer inside. Does anyone do so?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Why? Before we
You
before
find
we end.
you
What?
find two windows that you're able to peer into. I just made little openings where if you can see where the light leads into give yourself a
Oh, rumor shouldn't be here.
Grimmy.
Oh yeah, Rimuru shouldn't be here. Hold on.
It's just a cardboard cutout of rumor.
Yorick, do you have much dark vision? Do you have any dark vision?
No.
So yeah, you can't really see much, but like 30 feet into the room. Marcel, you light it up so you can see farther into the barn.
He mm, he'll go to the he'll first just try and look in, doesn't see much. He then goes to the main doors. He'll try that first.
All
Try.
right.
The polite thing would be to knock, I suppose.
Do you knock?
Yes. He goes
Mars-
quick, like 3 knocks.
Novu, while he's knocking, are you peering inside?
Mhm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Novu, you have like what, 60 feet of dark vision?
Let me check real quick. Dark fit, yeah, 60 feet.
All right. So yeah, looking inside the cracks, Novu, you see the corpse of a horse in the center of this barn, and something hunched over it, eating it. And
Yeah,
as Marcel knocks, you see whatever is hunched over it, a black shadow dash and jump directly left into one of the stalls, leaving the door open. Do you see it down in the bottom there, that open door?
Mhm.
Yeah, it jumps into that stall.
that.
You
Well, I
all
saw
hear,
something.
yeah, you all hear the scuffle, the sound of it, and then slamming a door open and jumping inside.
You can see there's a fresh corpse of a horse in there, and it looked
Well,
like, but
fun
it does
fact,
seem
we
like
can't
something
see.
was eating.
Oh. Well then. He'll open the door forcefully.
You don't even have to give it much force. It was barely closed as is. There is no lock mechanism. It was just kind of just made shut. And peering inside, you find the old.
He'll ignite it.
All right, and that gives you 60 feet of vision, right?
40 foot of bright light and then 40 foot of dim
So
light.
80 total.
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right.
Thank you.
It hopped in
That's
that
not
door
bad.
over there.
Mm. Stay close, Fenrir. Or stay guard outside, actually, Fenrir. Yes. Okay, someone sneaks up on us. Which door? The open one?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Fenrir gives you a ruff.
He'll do a sniff in the air, divine sense, to see if there's any, well, undead in the open, that is.
There is no undead.
Mm. No ghosts around.
No.
He'll slowly step up.
And Marcel, you begin to see something around the corner in the distance. You only see a little bit of it. Green quills. As all of you walk in,
Quills.
Cassidy is suddenly locked out as the door slams shut and seals with magic.
The
Cassidy.
windows as well.
No, the windows are still open, however. However, Cassidy bangs on the door nonetheless. As this happens, all of the other stall doors swing open, and from the dark, you see pairs of eyes. Every stall door swings open, and stepping down from a platform, two beasts make themselves visible. As everyone now must roll initiative. All right.
God damn it. Do I really have
Let's
to?
go.
I'm gonna use one of my funny dice.
On initiative.
Yeah. No! God damn it.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a funny use of a funny die.
What did I roll? 19. I said 21. Cool.
They didn't roll great on their initiatives.
Still better than mine.
All right. As the door slams shut and all of the stalls open, the battle begins as Marcel is the first to act.
Marcel will say, actually, he'll just charge in. Why not? He'll just run these. Let's see, how far can I go? 40? Oh,
Leave yourself in the center of that thing for a second so I can pin you to it. And there you go.
yes.
Now you can move yourself and it at the same time.
Thank you, thank you. Then I also wanted to, can I'll fix that later. 30. Ah, doesn't quite work. He'll go there, bonus action, he'll just disappear in a golden shimmer and reappear right next to the section.
Okay.
And then, using one of his channel divinities, he swears vengeance upon this quill fiend. I'll take you down, he says. You can see makes 2 attacks on it, gaining advantage.
Okay.
Let's see here, to the that's a 19 plus 7, I believe.
Hits.
26. And then I'll just roll for a second attack immediately. You'll just swing twice. 22. Should also hit, right?
Oh, both hit. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got my calculator here real quick. Actually, I'll roll the fire damage first. Since they're vulnerable, right?
Yes, fire vulnerable. Correctamundo.
Just 2. Then that is 62 damage total.
62 damage total. Well, it is bloodied for sure.
Very good. I say, I already used my bonus action. That'll be it then. End of turn.
All right, you slice in to the quill fiend with your engulfed sword as its quills begin to catch flames, and you leave a giant gash in its chest, just dripping black goo. As your turn ends and Novu's turn begins.
Like to imagine Fenrir just goes up to the, how the cats they claw at the door when they get it. That's
Yeah.
Fenrir right now. They get through like clawing at the door.
All right, Novu, you are up.
All right, I'm going to activate my blade song.
Okay, purple ring. Novu begins to whistle the Kill Bill theme.
And I'll advance. Pull my scimitar, and then I'm going to firebolt the quill fiend that Marcel is on.
Okay. You pull out your scimitar,
Oh,
and it shoots a firebolt, right?
Yeah. Actually, 2 because. Yep.
Okay.
So
2 fireballs erupt from the end of your scimitar.
7. So 12 and 23.
23 will hit, 12 will not.
Okay. Do I have advantage because Marcel's there or no?
Yes, you will have 1 advantage.
And I'm sure that still doesn't hit. Yeah, 13.
13 does not hit either.
Okay. So D10. 3 fire.
Which is then 6 fire because he's fire vulnerable.
And then I try to, I like kind of concentrate to coalesce the shadows to me.
Okay.
Role play because I want to learn how to do the shadow thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. Yeah. So, okay, I thought you were about to use an ability you already had. I was like, okay, I'm so excited for this. Okay. So Novu, yeah, you attempt to tap into your devil fruit, beginning to give yourself the mental training you need to unlock it, and you attempt to reach out to the shadows to engulf yourself in the armor, but you're not able to do so quite correctly. The shadows kind of only create boots, but then fail to make any more. As you begin to make your training go, you begin the efforts.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm good.
All right. And that brings us to group 2. Stepping from the darkness, the eyes begin to emerge. They all begin to reach over the stalls. Raising themselves, you see their heads, their horns, and their fangs. As these 2 walk to the open door and stare at you, these 2 will both leap at Yorick. This one will leap at Yorick. This one will leap at Novu. 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 And this one will leap at Marcel. All right. Let us begin the onslaught. First, the 3 are attacking Yorick. First one, let's see. That is a 15 to hit. I assume
Nope.
that misses. Okay, first one misses. All right, next group, Novu. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. And lastly, Marcel, the quill creep, got a dirty 24 to hit, and then
Oh yeah.
the quill fiend got an 8.
Hmm.
Okay. So
One of those will hit.
the only one that succeeds is the quill creep, and it does +6, 15 necrotic damage to you.
15 to Marcel.
Yep, 15 necrotic damage to
Ooh, all
Marcel.
right.
As
Protected by his armor of necrotic resistance, he takes 7.
There you go, very good. As 3 quill creeps reach over the straws, leaping at Yorick, none of them managing to hit. 4 do the same to Novu, all of them failing as well. And lastly, the quill fiend and the quill creep attacking Marcel, only the single quill creep landing a hit. That will end group 1 or group 2 and bring us to group 1, which does the same thing. They begin to peer over the stalls, all of them revealing themselves one by one until they all begin to leap and attack. Let's see here. I don't know if these 3 can even hit anyone. Oh yeah, that one can get to Novu. That one can get to Novu. That one can get to Novu, but they're going to go for Marcel since he's closer. 1, 2. This one will go after him. This one will go after him. Then all 4 of these go after Yorick and his lizard. 2 of them are attacking your lizard. 2 of them are attacking you, Yorick. I'm going to start with you. First attacking you, that misses.
Nope.
Next the 2 attacking you, a 18 to hit.
Nope.
Okay, so they all miss. Novu, the 2 attacking you, 19 misses. Marcel, the 2 attacking you, 18.
That might hit.
Okay, so they both hit.
That. Oh no, 18 misses. Wait, what's happened with my AC? Oh no, that was a bonus from last time.
Oh yes, if you do have any bonuses, make sure to get rid of them. They all expired.
Yeah, I was like wondering. I was like, yeah, I don't have that much AC. Okay,
So-
yeah, that hits. It hits.
Okay, so both of them hit, and then the Quill Fiend shoots out its arrow, misses with a 9. Oh right, it has multi-attack though. The second one is a dirty 20, so it will hit. Oh right, Marcel, get ready to have your ass eaten. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Oh,
2, 3. And
in a good way.
1, 2. No, 3. That is a whopping +12 +18 4 5 54. 54 damage.
Any of that necrotic?
Yeah, pretty much all of it's all but 13 of it is necrotic.
54 was the total, yeah.
50, yeah, so 41 was necrotic.
Yes. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you. I'll take that damage.
All right.
There we go.
As once again, 4 quill creeps leap at Yorick and his lizard, none of them managing to hit. 2 of them leap at Novu, none of them manage to hit. And then Marcel gets attacked by 2, both of them managing to bite him, sinking their necrotic fangs into his flesh. And lastly, the quill creep shoots off 2 quills at him, one of them piercing him in the shoulder. Marcel, you looking bloody yet?
Almost.
Okay, not quite that. All right,
They're getting
and
close.
with that, Yorick, you are up. Oh God, I know what's coming.
Ah, yeah. It's the old spiel. You know it. Yorick just yells out, "Ugh, let it rip!" And he casts Spirit Guardians.
And I
with-
assume Aurelian does the
with
same.
I can only cast it one time, so I can concentrate on 2, but I can only cast 1 per round.
Oh,
I
okay,
cast
got you.
yeah,
Got you.
I cast the first one, and I'm actually using a 4th level spell slot.
All right, and their wisdom save was a 12. They fail.
You gotta beat a 16.
Yeah, they fail.
Wait, what was it again? Oh, God damn, I have to 15 feet. I'm gonna move myself here and then. Well, okay, so they failed. One that's 16 radiant damage to all of them.
16 to all of them, which then instantly becomes 32.
Wait, where are?
Weak.
Wait, it's radiant, not fire.
Yeah, they're weak to radiant.
Oh, as well.
The quill fiends aren't weak to radiant, but the quill creeps are.
Oh, cool.
Which means
Damage.
Damage.
Big DPS.
I'm gonna do the funnies.
as your torrent of golden radiant souls just slam over and over and over into the quill creeps, they are all just ripped to shreds. All of them are instantly bloodied.
Jesus. All right. Then I'm going to do the funnies. I'm going to move. But before I do that, I'm going to just because I like feeling of them, I'm gonna sprout my wings. Oh no, what is this? They look quite different.
Move them back.
Wait, how do I do that?
Prop player. There you go.
Attach. Yep. I just see these. Well, I never described how they look before. I guess just bird wings, but now they look a bit different. Familiar. Well, you can give me opportunity attacks if you want.
Oh yeah. Where are you moving?
I'm gonna go over. Oh my, wrong tool. Yeah, we're gonna go over to Novu.
All right. Well, yeah. Oh wow, you're definitely getting opportunity attacks. All right, group 1, go first. 12 to hit. Group 2. 10 to hit. Son of a bitch! All right, well, they all miss. And these guys now have to make a wisdom save. They fail with a 13.
All right.
That is
13, 26 damage.
They are not bloodied.
Total. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to touch Marcel by distance. With, let's third level healing word.
Okay. How much
Uh,
healing
Third
does
level.
How much healing does Marcel get?
He gets. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. 11 plus 4, 15.
15 HP back?
Ooh. Thank you.
And that is that end your turn, Yorick?
Not quite. As I said, the windows
I
are.
forget.
Yeah, Aurelian's not the biggest fighter. He's just chilling there.
Yeah, put more training time into him, bastard. He could be great. You need to train him, dickbag. He's a Pokemon. Give him new moves. Motherfucker, you gotta just train with him, and I've got a whole list of moves he can learn. You just haven't
Okay,
done
I'm
it.
gonna remember. Okay.
Remember to do that. He's useful. He's got some. Yo, he has some of the coolest moves I've created because I gave him some like cool shit there. So like, trust.
Okay.
It's worth
I'm
it.
gonna remember that.
It's worth it.
Note that down. Okay. Well, you know what? Come on. Let him attack. Let's go. He's gonna attack the one under my foot.
He fucking just quickly like crawls down your body, just like spiraling down to all the way to your ankle, where he's still clinging onto you perfectly, and he just bites at the one that's at your feet.
And it's double advantage because of me and Nobu.
Correct one.
And now wait, is Nobu? Well,
Yeah.
I forgot one. But I guess the 16 would probably be. And that 20. Let's go.
All right, roll to crit.
A 13.
3 times damage. Then hell yeah.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna bite it. For 10 plus 3, 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, and the one at your feet becomes bloodied.
Yay. Good job, Aurelian.
You see Aurelian crawl down, bites him on the horn, and rips his horn off of his fucking head. You see the quill creep grab at the missing chunk of skull, scraping at it as black goo and flesh just flake off onto the ground.
All right. I have to remember to train him. He's a good boy.
And then Cassidy?
Yeah, Cassidy's just gonna. He's peeking inside. Sadly, I changed his horde breaker to something else, so I can do that with each rest. So, he's just gonna. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to move that.
Don't forget about his early bird feat.
Let's see. How far is? Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, that's in range. He's gonna shoot at. Well, first up, he's gonna put his hunter's mark on the Quill Fiend, group 2.
Okay.
And then he's going to shoot at him. Let's see. 5, and then 1 for Marcel. A 19 plus.
So
yeah.
19 means
I should multi-class him into a fighter champion.
Yeah, get that fucking. I know there's a class that lets you make your crit go from a 20 to a 19 and a 20. If you multi-class them to that, that would go crazy.
Yeah, that's fighter
That's
champion.
what it's fighter champion. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Deal. 1d10 plus 1d6. And then I'm gonna, of course, choose fire damage for the element. I'm gonna re-roll the. Can I? Yeah. It's another 2. That's 8 plus 4, 12 plus 12 plus 3 plus 6. So 18 damage from that first shot.
Okay.
And the second shot, now with normal advantage from Marcel. Ooh, still an 18.
Okay.
Same spiel. That's a 3 plus 4, 7. I'm gonna add the Colossal Slayer because it's already hurt. I can add an D8 once per turn. 7 plus 5, 12, and then of course the fire damage of another 6, 18 again.
All right. With that shot, describe the kill.
Well, Cassidy just peeks over the peeks into the window, just taking a bit of cover, and he aims at the Quill Fiend directly next to Marcel. Takes the first shot. He hits him into the knee. The Quill Fiend goes down, screams. And then, as he screams and turns his head up, he just puts another arrow bolt right into the back of his head, poking out of the mouth.
And just like that, he collapses to the ground. The black goo of his body just turning to like oil on the ground as it engulfs in fire. And you see quickly the fire begin to spread. Hold on. Special effects as this entire section engulfs in flames. Okay, and that ends your turn.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it's my
Sure.
turn.
That would have any consequences, right?
Yeah. All right. And with that, we will go back to Marcel. We are going to take a quick 15-minute break, though.
All right.
All right. So
All right.
we will be back at 6:40.
It's actually perfect. Still have some chicken to grill.
Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and do my shit too, and we'll be back then.
everyone back? Hello?
Yeah, it's been chilling. I didn't go anywhere actually.
Or, okay. Mr. GM is still missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
All right, shit. Sorry, I'm 6 minutes late.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Give me a
Yes.
second. Pouring myself a drink. I know. Sorry about that. I was chowing down on some food. Okay. Burps and beasts out of the way. Let us get back to combat. Marcellus, you are up.
Oh, that's right. It was me, wasn't it?
Top of initiative.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. Let's see it.
Smartest way to stop stuff to make things easy for returning.
Top. Yeah. it it does definitely help.
Oh yeah, now it's easy to know. Yeah, we start with top of initiative. We know where to go.
Yep. All right. Marcellus, well, what is he gonna do? Probably just, you know, 3 quill creeps, 1/each, right? I think that's sounds well. Let's double check this. My vengeance ability. Vow of enmity. When you take the attack action, you can expend one channel divinity if the creature drops to 0 HP, you can transfer the vow to a different creature within 30 feet. Oh, well, the one quill fiend is dead. He transfers his vow of vengeance to the second quill fiend.
Okay.
But I have to wait a bit because he has to deal with these things first. All right, so let's see. They're gonna get. First one is gonna get an attack roll here. Wait, that's an 11 to hit.
That is not it.
All right, that's a miss. He'll slash still. He deals some damage to it. He slashes into it because with his great weapon master feature, even if he hits, he still deals a little damage. 3 damage.
Okay.
His proficiency bonus damage. Ah.
You slice at the
That's a
quill
miss.
creep, and it jumps back just perfectly where you slice, and you just barely cut the tip of its nose.
All right. That's guns a bit. Swings again. This time trying to get the entire head of the thing. Oh my goodness. That's a 9.
Another miss.
Maybe this was a sign from the heavens above. He'll cast bonus action Shield of Faith on himself to increase his AC a little bit.
And that ends your turn.
And yeah, that'll be it.
All right, Marcel. Fenrir whimpers in the window as he sees you just taking the onslaught of this brutal damage. Novu, it is your time to shine. Oops, sorry.
All right. Let's see. Yep. I am going to go over to the Quill Fiend.
Oh, you're walking away from the quill creeps.
Yeah, you already cast that. Yeah, I'm sure of it.
Do you have flyby or anything that allows you to avoid?
Nope.
Okay, so you do take opportunity attacks. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Let me go ahead and attempt that. That's missing. I know you're bullshit AC when you're in blade singing. That one might hit though. 21.
I'll shield.
You'll shield. Okay, so you use your reaction. All right.
Oh wait, 21. Never mind. No, that doesn't hit. Sorry.
Oh, 21 doesn't hit even while you're blade singing.
No.
Okay. All right. So no reaction needed. They all miss. You do like a goddamn triple backflip, jumping over Yorick and all of the quill creeps, and you land flawlessly with a little bow and your hand held back, the one in front of you and one of them, extended backwards in that like, kind of cocky pose, and you spin around on the ball of your heel to face the quill fiend. And what do?
With bonus action, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay, the fuck does that do? I think this is the first I've heard from you.
It keeps rolling shit. I don't know. Did it come through? Can you see it or no? No, of course not.
Don't see fuck all.
Okay, so Spirit
3. I see 3. Yeah.
There we go. Did that come? No, of course it didn't. Because why would it? Spirit Shroud is bonus action. It's a 1d8 to my attack of either cold, radiant, or necrotic, and I'm going to choose radiant.
Okay. All right. So
and then attack with my scimitar. God damn it! I keep rolling on there and not on here. I'm sorry. First attack. 24.
That hits.
Are these weak to radiant or no?
No, just fire. The quill creeps are weak to radiant.
Okay. So that's 11. 16. And then my second attack. 26.
That hits.
For 18.
All right, he's still looking pretty good.
All right. That's it.
All right, Novu, you do a goddamn triple backflip into a spinning dance pose as you spin around and slice the bitch up. And while the Quill Fiend is rather shocked and honestly a little impressed, a little chubbed up, he is not intimidated, however, because the damage is not enough to really harm him. As it goes to Group 2's turn. All right, starting off, I'll make the fucking save for these bastards that are in here. There's 1, 2, 3 of them in here. Roll. Hey, that definitely saves with a 19.
Yeah, that saves. So
Full
just what I'll
damage.
roll. 15.
Okay, well, that will pop that one. Heed, but not dead. God damn, it's so hard to get them sometimes. Behind your
I
shit.
can just get it out of the way
For a
if you need
second.
it.
Come on, grab the other one. Grab the other one. Red, okay, and then they are all gonna surround your ass. Okay, you can move it back. Their attack on you misses, Yorick. Give me just a moment, guys. I gotta deal with something.
Okay.
No problem.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. My girlfriend's not feeling the best.
All good.
Had to handle that. Okay. Get back in frame. Winky, winky. Okay, back in frame. Okay. We left off in the middle of group 2's turn, correct? Yes. Okay. They all missed Yorick. Now, these ones are gonna run. Let's use their movement. So, 15 feet. And then another 15 feet. 19, 20. Okay, 35. 35. Okay, they all go into that stall. And there's one group 2 over here. It's going to attack Marcel. And that brings us to group 1. Marcel, starting with you. That is a nat 20.
Well, that'll do it, right?
All right, indeed. And since that's group 1, that means 2 of them hit you. Okay. Marcel, you are apparently the punching bag.
Oh, well, someone has to be.
Because...
Might as well be.
Okay, and this is plus 24. Oh my
Huh?
god. Since there's 2 of them and their attack is 3d8, it becomes 6d8, and that is 12. That means that's 12d8, and then plus 6 times 2 plus 12 plus 24, which means 88 points of necrotic damage. All of it is necrotic.
This armor is really paying off right now. For 88?
88 damage.
To 44. Marcel is still kicking. He's bloodied though. Oh, he's still in it. He didn't hear no bell.
All right, Marcellus. That ends your bloody attack. So, Novu,
Ish.
you are up next. Quillfiend's gonna take 2 swipes at you. First one misses. Second one. Man, I rolled a nat 20 on Marcel, and then I rolled a 5 and a 3 on Novu. I'm sorry, Marcel. I want to hit other people. I want to hurt them, but I can't hurt anyone but you.
DM's got it out for me.
My goddamn online dice just don't like you, Marcel. They want you dead.
Damn.
All right. Well, Novu, you are
Maybe they're onto something.
Novu, you're completely safe. Wisdom save from group 1 in Yorick's circle. They fail.
All right.
Don't even roll it. They're gonna fucking pop. Oh wait,
Yeah,
maybe
it's
not
good to
actually.
do.
That one pops, but this one just becomes bloodied. This one's gonna attack you. Hey, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
A dirty shield.
Ah, really? Okay.
Yep.
That means it doesn't hit. Koi. Oh wait, these ones in group 1 are dead. Hold on. Let me pop. They're dead. This guy. I'm gonna run. Hold on. In my measure and tape. Boom. Boom. All right. And that brings us to Yorick. You are up.
All right. First up, I'm just gonna ignore these. I see Masal getting clobbered over there, so I'm just gonna not worry about the small flies, and I'm going to try to directly touch
All right.
myself.
2 opportunity attacks.
Yep.
First one. Come on. It's a 9. Second one. The dirty 20. Oh, and since it's your turn, your shield goes away.
But I get another reaction. I'm gonna pop another shield.
Oh, fuck you. Of course. Of course.
Look at these guys.
I was like, unless he uses his reaction again, I finally hit this bastard. But no.
I better
course
use
not.
these spell slots, you know?
All right, and then the other group, yeah, it's a 14, so misses. All right, Yorick, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just
Wisdom,
gonna...
second one, fail. They both fail.
Alright. 30 after calculations.
And it means they're all no, they've been hit by Marcellus for a little bit of damage, which means 2 of them pop. One of them has like a sliver of health left.
Alright. And then I'm gonna touch Marcel directly this time.
Ooh, hot.
For he's bloodied, so I'm gonna give him a third slot, third level cure wounds.
Oy.
Come on, be big. Oh my god! That's 30 plus
That's big.
for 34 healing.
Oh my goodness, that's big.
Marcellus, you're
That's
no
big.
longer bloody, I assume?
Oh, correct.
Right.
That's big.
Bonus. I could heal him again, but I think it's fine now.
I love how Yorick looks like he should be the tank, and I constantly forget that he's not the tank. And then Marcellus runs in, and I'm like, oh, right, that's the tank. I forgot.
I'm the support, actually.
I
I'm
know.
the
I
support.
always look at Yorick like, why is Yorick not doing his job? Right, he's not even their tank. I always forget Marcel is their tank.
Most of the time, if stuff comes near me, it dies.
I know. Yeah. You have a fucking but
Okay. You know what? Bonus action.
I always forget.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Oh, wait, it's just gonna bonus action 1 level healing word to myself. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna save it. He looks fine now. But I'm gonna use that one for a spiritual weapon. I'm
Hey.
gonna pop out right here, next to the Quill Fiend. And it starts bonking. Let's go.
Rather than
Bonks.
bonking it, it just slaps him on the ass. You hear the clap, the
Quill Fiend goes like, ooh.
yeah. Turns around. Yorick, take a funny die. Oh my god. Is that on your turn?
No, there's one more person who will definitely slap his ass, but not in a good way.
Oh my god.
Cassidy.
Sadly, you cannot see Cassidy, buddy. Therefore, you cannot command Cassidy.
Okay, Cassidy's just gonna I don't know, he's gonna go up to Fenrir and just
yeah, outside. I'm moving him on the map right now. He's looking at Fenrir. What does he say? Tell me what to say for him.
Don't worry, buddy, we're okay.
Yeah, Fenrir, they're all right.
Just staring inside Marcelo, just getting beaten up.
Well, that's my turn then.
All right. Oh no, you want to use Aurelian?
Oh, that's true. Oh, god damn it.
Hey, the other one's got like a sliver of health left. He manages to land the hit. You'll kill him.
You're just gonna it's gonna go into my shoulder eyes. How do you flip them? How do I flip them? Wait, this way. Oh, it's gonna go into my shoulder eyes on the quill creep, and he jumps into him, trying to bite him.
Almost mimicking their attack, their leap attack that they constantly do.
Of course, advantage from Marcel. 13 plus. Where is he again? 13 plus. Come on, faster. Plus 3. 16.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, sorry, wrong die. That's 5 damage.
That kills it. Describe the kill.
As I said, he jumps from my shoulder, eyes on the quill creep, and he jumps directly at it with mouth gaping open and just bites him into the neck and just rips off the head. Kind of mimicking Fenrir a bit.
Aurelian. The Komodo dragon or the chameleon?
Komodo dragon.
Aurelian. The Komodo dragon or the chameleon? All right. And Aurelian kills that quill creep. And that brings us to Marcellus. You are up, my friend.
All right. With the two quill creeps here dead. She's gonna charge the last quill fiend. I can grab my token.
Okay.
Swing at this guy a couple of times. With the vengeance, he has advantage and additional advantage from Novu, right?
Recommendo.
Yes. 3 attack rolls or what? Those don't look like d20s to me. Those are d12s.
What is this?
My
The
bad.
GURP system?
Yeah. I'm rolling damage for the great sword. I mean, great axe. Yeah, that I definitely have. 18.
That is it.
Fire first. 9 times 2 plus 2 more die. 8 plus 7 equals 33 damage.
Yep. Okay. That will bring this one to bloody.
That was so good. I'll have another one. He'll use his knight of a little bit more damage. 26.
That
That
hits.
should do it. And then 9 plus 7. 2. That was not that good. 2. Oh, wait, I have another DA. Oh my god. 27.
27 damage.
Can I smite on that as well? Yeah. Bonus action, divine smite. Did you already move the 27? Or did I just add this?
That's radiant damage, right? That 9.
Yes.
That becomes 18 plus
Hmm.
that 27. Yeah, that is enough to kill it. Describe the kill.
Oh, 20. Yeah, 44. Running up, he slashes one sword across his chest, spins around, and then thrusts it into his stomach before pulling out the great sword. There's a hint of divine light as he smites it, and the life within it just extinguishes.
And he
That'll be
falls
the
to the
end of
ground, turning to a black pile of goo at your boots.
Ooh. That's expected of a demon. All right,
Marcellus.
that'll be it.
All right, Novu, you are up.
Hey. Hmm. I guess I'll just there we go. I'll just come over here, attack this one here. The one that can I see this one or the one?
Yeah,
is that,
you can see
or is
all.
that-
Yeah, you can see all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, you're over here on the map for me. Is that where your token actually is, or is it currently just not loading for me? Okay, yeah, you're there. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes the map doesn't load fast.
18 to hit.
18 hits.
All right, and then that. And he's gonna take radiant damage.
Yeah, radiant damage is they're weak to.
God damn it! I gotta keep. Sorry. 19 damage.
19 damage will kill that one in the back.
And then I will, with my second one, I will flame bolt this one here. The one closest to me.
Okay.
<clears throat> 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that's fire damage.
That's also vulnerability, so times 2.
For 35.
35. All right. That kills that one as well.
Good. And that is it.
That's it for your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. That brings us to group 2. Both of them leap at you. Those 3 show the fuck up. And do they have enough movement to get to you? Oh, yeah. And one can't really quite get there. And it can't really stack up on the rest of them. So, it might be able to just skirt. Yeah, I can just skirt past. Okay, perfect. All right, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bastards are attacking you. Novu, are you ready for punishment?
You know,
Come on, Nat 20, baby.
my AC is
Come on.
24.
Oh my. Of course,
Blade Singer.
And that's without shield.
So I have to roll 18 or higher.
Yes, shield still.
Yes, but actually, it's I have to roll.
I have to roll a
20
nat 20
because I shield.
I have to nat 20 this.
Yeah. Blade Singer.
Oh, son of a bitch! I'm a fucking idiot. I have been fucking myself hardcore. On their way over, as they leap at you, bop. So that's 1, 2.
There you go.
3.
They're gonna stack.
4. Yeah, which means they start with 5 feet, which means 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 25.
They're doing this cool transformation as they jump.
I was
just
sweating.
one.
I thought they were gonna do this much earlier, and I was like, oh shit.
I forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Gotcha.
I forgot for a second. But hey, we saved the cool shit for last. We bring it out at the end of the battle, baby. So these bastards, these quill creeps, they jump at you, and as they leap at you, Novu, they all begin to conglomerate, fusing into each other. You've seen this before. Their bones and flesh melding into one which makes their plus to hit a lot fucking higher. So now we roll. Oh, that's a 13 still. Well, now it gains multi-attack, and it gains an additional attack for each body. So it has additional attack for each 2 bodies, not 1 body. Fuck. So 4 conglomerate attacks total. So the first one, of course, misses with a 13. Hey, that's a fucking, hold on, 27. 27 to hit.
Shield.
So that, right, your shield goes.
So that's 28.
Of course. So now I still have to roll an 18 or
29.
higher.
Sorry, 29.
I have to still roll a 19 or 20. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
Blade
I
slinger in a
mean,
nutshell.
just need to be a wizard to be.
I need, of course, none of these guys have any spell attacks or anything. They're all physical things, and none of them have abilities either that can make you do checks. Unless it lands a hit. It has to land a hit to make you do a check. All right, well, I have 2 more chances. Okay, that's a 12. And last time, that's another 12. Well, the quill creep jumps at you, Novu, and it just swings. Swipe, 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 swipe. All of them miss. You just duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge. The 5 Ds of dodgeball. He throws a wrench at you and you perfectly evade it. And you just, you slimy bastard, you. You managed to avoid all of the attacks from group 2. Oh, right. Hold on. We went to top of initiative already. I forgot the fire also began to continue spreading. Forgot to do this at the top of initiative. My bad. The fire obviously continues to spread to the rest of the empty barn. Well, not empty barn, but, you know. Okay, that brings us to group 1. Because the initiative tracker isn't working right. Still says York. Group 1 is going to go ahead and they're going to meld together. Since there's only fucking 2 of them, they only become 10 feet tall, sadly. But this one gets over to you, Novu, and it attacks you. These are the last ones. Wow, yeah, y'all really handled this pretty good. All right, this one attacks you. It only has 2 attacks. First one's a fucking 18. Misses. Second one is a... Come on, dice roller. Roll. Okay, it's frozen. I gotta close it. Reopen. Roll. Nat 20! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, baby! Finally! I can hit
so
this.
happy.
I can hit this bitch.
I'd be happy to.
Okay, it's a nat 20, so it's also a crit, which means it's 12d8. Which is just the attack fucking... Oh, wow. Let me refresh Owlbear as well. Jeezums. Come on. There we go. Now I can roll ice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 24. Same as Marcel faced. What's the total? It's not telling me. 38. Okay. 30, 40, 50, 60, 62. 62 necrotic damage, Novu.
Ooh.
How you handle that?
I'm down to 12.
Ho-ho! So, while you are able to duck, dodge, dip, dive, and dodge most attacks, when an attack does hit, it hits. Novu, you take a claw to the back, and the first one misses you entirely. And then the second claw, it hits. It hits you right in the spine. It feels like your back breaks, and you hold strong. I do need a Constitution save.
$11, 16, and hold on. I think I get a bonus because Blade Song is up. 20.
All right. You stand strong. You do not fall to the ground. And with that ends group 1. The quill creep, the one that hit you from the back, looks at you, Novu, and it looks at you in fear. It thought it would kill you with that move, but you're still alive, and it's boots. No, it's quaking in its baby seal leather boots. That's the correct term. Hey, my tracker is now working properly too. Yorick, you are up.
Alright, I see how this is going. Okay. I'm gonna drop concentration on the fucking spiritual weapon. Doesn't have enough movement anyway. Okay, goodbye. And I'm gonna cast a second Spirit Guardians.
Oh my god, okay.
And
Double
then
stacking.
I'm just gonna fly in here, just cuddling up to Novu. So
one got
first one
a
will be for the big one.
yeah, big one got a 17 for the first save
Save.
and a 16 for the second save.
Meets it, beats it. So
And then the
normal.
little boy got a 14 for the first one and a dirty 24 for the second one.
All right, okay. So I'm just gonna roll this one, 1, 2, 3. So this is for the big one, 35.
And that's already
It's already calculated. Yeah,
That's already doubled?
it's
Okay.
saved. It's saved, double damage. So
Okay,
what
so
it's
yeah.
rolled.
It does lose one. You see one of the quill creeps come crawling out of its flesh and fall off to the side, turning to black goo and dying. And it does shrink. And this one, I assume, is probably going to die or shrink as
Let's
well.
see. That's 23 that wasn't safe. So
One of them falls out and dies, and then the second one
46 and then another 13.
also doubled, dead.
No. The 13 is because it saved that one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, 13 still would kill it.
Okay.
Yeah. Even without the double damage, it still would die, so.
And then, last but not least, a second leading word into Novu. Second level, 44. 8 plus 4, 12 healing.
Okay, thank you.
And this time I'm not forgetting him. Aurelian. Where? What? He was not on my shoulder. He was somewhere here. Let's see. Oh, first. Yeah, that's enough. Good. Wait. Like feet. And he's gonna claw at the quill creep's feet. Oh, wrong dice. Advantage because of Novu and me. 18 plus, yeah, that will hit.
Okay.
For 3 damage.
Okay. He bites him in the little ankles, and the quill creep.
You can try.
That ends your turn, York.
Yep, that ends my turn.
Marcellus.
Alrighty.
Let's see if you can wrap this battle up.
Yes. He'll rush up to the big quill creep here. He'll transfer. No, that guy died before. He'll do his multi attack on it. 2, 3, and then he's gonna use his feat ability, night ability, to get another advantage. And he's gonna use his last channel divinity to also swear vengeance on this one. Yes. There we
Okay.
go. That's a lot of dice. Did I get any 20s? The highest I got was a 14. How?
Yeah,
All right.
ouchies.
Does a 21 hit?
Hold on. +3 right now. So, yes.
Good. He'll get another one. 21 followed by a 20.
That will not hit.
Oh no. All right, one hit though. One hit. Okay. So, math. 7. Fire. Double. Okay, that's doubled, right? So
14.
just in 9 plus 7 plus divide. Yeah, plus this. Just another 7. And then divine smite.
Okay.
Second level divine smite here. Yes. Also vulnerable to radiant.
Yep.
Was also vulnerable to fire, right?
Yes.
All right, 69 damage.
Okay.
Good number.
Nice.
Good number.
As two
Thank you.
more fall off of him, he goes down to only being 2 quill creeps combined.
He slashes into this thing, clawing off, bits and pieces of the will creeps. He'll reposition a little bit. There you go. Give everyone the paleo Lenora, right? End of turn.
All right. That means. Oh, Marcel, it was just your turn, which means hold on, real quick. The fire spreads. The entire that side of the building is now engulfed in flames. There. As Fenrir and Cassidy have to jump away from the building as the entrance is now engulfed in flames. All right, Novu, you are up.
Am I at advantage?
Yes, against the quill creep right now. Yes.
Yep. Attack 3 times and go burn. And I'm going to use a 3rd level scorching ray. So that's 3 rays.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 6. Since I'm at advantage. And my 7. So 21 to hit, 22 to hit, and 20 to hit.
All hit.
Okay, and they're vulnerable to fire, so
Indeed. It's about to fucking get melted a bit, isn't it?
and then and radiant as well.
Aw.
76 total.
Yep. Describe your kill, buddy.
I just angrily stretch my hand out, my weapon out, and flames just shoot through it, consuming it.
You even managed to pierce it so, the fire flames are so powerful, it pierces through and it strikes the dead horse behind it, engulfing its body, its corpse, instantly cremating it in an instant. And as that happens, the battle ends, and you realize, oh shit, the fire is spreading at an alarming rate, so fast that you realize there is no escape currently. The entire building, all 4 walls, are engulfed in flames.
On my shoulder, I'm just gonna say, "See ya, fellas! I'm gonna fly out of the collapsed roof."
Yorick, you fly to the collapsed roof. Oh shit, it's on fire. you attempt to try to escape through the flames, but they're too bright, too vibrant.
Door stuck.
How'd you do that? There you go. You attempt to escape through the roof, but you find no way to escape. All of the openings are burning ablaze.
Damn it.
And in fact, as you fly up, your wing speed, the bats of your wings causes the air to circulate so much that the flames spread even faster, quickly engulfing the stalls and everything. The roof begins to collapse, and you're right next to it as it begins to collapse, and you have to quickly make a dex save at disadvantage.
So while I'm looking up, while this chaos is happening with Yorick,
I got a 12.
12? Yeah, Yorick, the rubble, you manage to avoid it for the most part, but it still hits you, and it hits your wings too, and they shoot back into your body, and you come tumbling to the ground. It's only a 30-foot drop, so you only take 11 fall damage, force damage,
All right.
as you plop to your side, and your wings are gone.
God damn it! Arr!
Good one, Yorick. And then Marcel will just charge through the front door, flaming front door.
All right, you
He'll
Marcel,
just
you begin to run. You book it straight to the or the athletics and a Constitution save.
Yeah, he's just gonna shoulder slam that thing. At full speed. Athletics.
Athletics and a Constitution save.
That's a solid net 20.
Ooh,
27 on the
you
athletics.
break the door, bro. It just shatters against your shoulder. It just like it's made of paper. Just push, and you are
Oof, 19 on the die roll. That's a Constitution.
yes.
That's a
Save.
28 on the saving
Okay,
throw.
Marcel, you barrel roll, you duck, dive, dip, dodge, everything for dodgeball. Once again, you do it all perfectly, rolling into a ball like Sonic the fucking Hedgehog, barreling through this. Your cape perfectly wraps around all of your body in this moment. The blue literally making you look like Sonic. It wraps around you in a little ball form, and you tumble through, and it perfectly protects you from any harm or danger. And you make a perfect crater for the rest of your group to then follow through quickly before it begins to collapse.
He oh, let's see. Yeah, moving outside, he yells in, "Quick, come out! Get out of there!"
Let's book
And he
it.
like thinks to himself, "Huh, that must have looked pretty cool."
All right, and then York and Novu, while you don't need to make an athletics check, I do still need a con save.
18.
Okay, you save York.
And it's still full of flames there, right?
Yeah, that's why you're making the con save. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know that I'm still really hurt. What I was gonna do, just while I was here, I was gonna look down, make sure that just like look to see was there anything on the horse or no.
No, the horse had nothing on it. However, if you want to take a quick second to investigate around, I would let you roll an investigation at disadvantage.
Okay.
Obviously, you're gonna rush and everything, so it is the disadvantage.
Right. I'll look real quick.
Watch these rolls be insane.
So
This is where the funny die come in, right?
they're 20.
Oh,
Oh no, 19. I'm sorry, 19.
Okay, still, you're easily you give a glance around to all the different people dropped, and you find gold. You manage to secure. Let me see. Everyone gets 82 gold.
And then I will.
And Nobu, you find on one of the fiends fell, one of the big ones. You find 1 second. Let me open the binder. Oh, gotta check my binder for this. Ending pages, they're here. Okay. Items. Let's see. Items. Okay, we're looking for empty barn, empty barn, empty barn, empty barn. Here it is. You find the Mace of Disruption. When a user hits a fiend or
Oh.
undead with this mace, the creature takes an extra 2d6 radiant damage. If the creature has 25 hit points or less after taking this attack, it must make a wisdom save of 15 plus or be destroyed. If a creature succeeds, it is frightened of you until the end of your next turn. And while held, it emits a bright light up to 20 feet and a dim light up to an additional 40. Proficiency with maces also allows you to add your proficiency bonus to your attack roll for any attack you make with this mace.
That's a good weapon. That's a good weapon.
Okay.
All
And then
right.
I'm gonna get to here, and right before I would need to make that, boop, I am going to face step
Okay, perfect. And you
because
just
I don't want to touch that flame whatsoever right now.
okay.
I am not doing good.
All right. And you avoid the fiery heat and escape to the outside of the burning barn. Looking back, you wonder, who owned this place? Well, whoever owned it, they don't own it any longer because it's burnt to the ground.
Guys, there's some
What about
prime
the
free
forest?
real estate here.
What about the
Real
forest?
estate. If you want to make s'mores, but you know,
Yorick, you think to yourself that
Guys.
question. Can you repeat that question for everyone else who didn't hear you?
Guys, what about the forest? Shouldn't we, I don't know, stop this?
Oh,
why don't you
As you begin to see the fire spread from the barn to the surrounding nearby trees. They're
use
all
your snow thing?
they're all dead, and they're all engulfing very fast.
oh, what am I supposed to do, Yorick? Put it out with a flaming sword?
I don't
That's
know.
all, that's all I have.
York,
fire.
use your snowstorm. Maybe that'll put it out.
Oh, there's no storm.
Marcel, do something.
Snowstorm.
Dressed like a snowstorm.
I'm just gonna start just moving my snowstorm everywhere, just moving it around, try to extinguish the fires.
All right. And Yorick, you go, and it takes a lot of energy out of you. You are exhausted. You are given 3 points of exhaustion for using your power to this strenuous degree.
Actually, we should have let it burn. Isn't that the forest where the evil thing is? Those evil stuff?
No, it's just a
Yeah,
dead.
but we don't know what
It's
else
just
lives in there.
it's just a dead forest, is all you know.
Okay, yeah, we shouldn't. Yeah, let's extinguish it.
And
now.
as you are extinguishing the fires, Yorick, you come across. 1 second.
Where do I do exhaustion on D&D Beyond?
I have no idea. I genuinely
Is
don't
it on the
know.
conditions?
Yes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay, 3 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
Here, your magic comes into contact with the magic of something else,
Oh,
and you find
a tree. Hey.
that this tree, at the base of it, has a way shrine stone. This tree grew around it, enveloping it, making the tree itself a way shrine.
Awesome. If we ever want to come back to this burned down barn, we can come
Actually-
here immediately.
Well,
Actually, what this way you all, and as you do this, what opens up in front of you is none other than the first map, the second map, I should say, actually, of Act 1. You have officially entered the entrance of the monastery.
I was wondering where it was. It was like the end of the map, and
After you travel not even 5 minutes from the empty barn, continuing down the path, and you find the beginning of the second clearing of the monastery, also known as Act 1, Part 2. You have officially cleared Act 1, Part 1. Well, you haven't cleared it. Of course, there is still the spider's den, and you have
we
to
gotta go
complete.
back.
And there's also the side quest at the war camp. But other than that, you have completed Part 1 of Act 1.
and the big
Excellent.
forest with the canyon.
What was that?
The forest with the canyon and the underground thing, and
The forest of the canyon, there's nothing. It's just a dead forest. There's nothing in it. It's just a dead forest.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's just there's a canyon in the dead forest that just goes infinitely deep. It's like a black pit, but there's nothing about it that you can really do. It's just like it's as to an abyss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an earth.
It sounded important.
No, it's like an earthquake caused thing. It's a barrier. It's to stop you from going straight and like being like, well, because I've had one group be like, well, why don't we just go through the dead forest and completely avoid the path? And I was like, oh, actually, shit, you're right. Well, you can't because there's a giant impassable canyon, and that's where that came from.
I mean, the rest of the group can't. I can. I can fly over it.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
no,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you can't.
I'm
You also,
sorry.
actually, York, you can't because the distance meter. That's also another thing that I've used to stop flying players from abusing things like that. Yeah, there's been a few players, not specifically for the canyon, but they've tried to use flying to like get ahead of their group and like beat them to certain places, and I've been like, no, 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 no. You suddenly, rebound, and you're sucked back to them. Yeah, so very good, guys. So obviously this is the starting spec. This is where the way shrine is. This is where you'll start roads. This is all
Oh
of them.
wow.
I'm not going to show you guys any more than this right now, but this is the first crossroads. It has 3 choices. So be prepared for
Oh
that.
boy.
Oh,
I mean, we
prepared
still
already.
have stuff to deal with.
But yep,
Part
this
one,
is
sorry.
where obviously you guys head back to Tristram. It's the end of night. So it's time to, to head to sleep and everything. And we have 10 minutes left till we said. I hope everyone at home has enjoyed today's session and enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please make sure to drop a like, a comment, and subscribe as always. I have been your host, the D&D Orphan, a leader of the Orphan Guild, signing off to all of you beautiful adventurers at home. Everybody say goodbye.
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 And I will see all of you in the next episode or in the next episode of one of my other sessions. As always, this is to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is our Sundays episodes of Whispers from the Abyss that go from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. There is our Mondays sessions of Fate of the World, in which I'm a player from 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And last but certainly not least, my newest session starting this Saturday, tomorrow, from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope all of you will tune in for the next episodes of all of those series and the next episode of this one. See all of you beautiful adventurers